Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. My name is Elliot, and I am the community manager here at Relic Entertainment. And I've also got.
I'm Grant, also a community manager here at Relic Entertainment.
But we've also been joined by a special guest who should be on Discord with us on the comms. And I would love to introduce, as you guys, we know Zach, but as you guys know better, Zero Empires.
Hey, everyone. Thanks for having me, guys. It's a pleasure
Zach.
to be here.
Good to have you. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, he's actually joining us here at Relic as a content specialist for Age of Empires 4. If you go over to the news section of the Age of Empires website, you can see he's done up a little introduction post so you can get to know him a little bit better for those of you who don't know him yet, but he should be pretty well known to most of the community. And yeah, we're glad to have you here, Zach, and look forward to working with you.
Thanks. Yeah, I've been playing on the stream now for quite a few weeks, or maybe even the last couple of months. It's kind of nice to be on the other side of things and actually be part of the stream officially, which is really cool.
Yeah, and we got you on the call with us now, so you're going to get to join in, and we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, looking forward to playing some games and chatting with everyone here as well. It's great to see so many people in the chat already. I recognize a lot of these names.
That's great, yeah. I think we're going to get someone to post the link to the blog post as well in the chat on our stream, so keep an eye out there for anyone who is interested. And before we started today, we actually wanted to talk a little bit about some of the stuff going on in the world of Age of Empires, just to get a bit of a start to this stream before we hop into play some games. So yeah, we can start off. Zach, if you want to talk about some of the first stuff we've got.
Yeah, so there's a lot going on across all of the games in the franchise, and we thought it would be nice to keep everybody up to date with what is happening, because there is so many things happening all over the place, and bringing it all here onto the stream to update you is a good way to start the stream, I think. So last weekend, the French streamer OGN, he goes by OGN Empires, organized his tournament, the Empires Showdown, for Age of Empires 2. And it was a charity event which was aimed at raising money for Association Aram, which is a charity based in France, raising money for children with cancer and leukemia. So that was last weekend, and it was a massive success. It's incredible to see the support that we saw over the weekend. We raised over 17,000 euros for the charity, which is an incredibly good cause, but also I think one of the largest and most successful fundraisers I think Age of Empires has ever had to date. So that was amazing. And it was also a good opportunity to see 8 of the best players in the world playing over the weekend as well. There was lots of fun games, and it came down to Hera and the Viper in the grand finals, where Hera actually won with a 4-0 victory, which probably surprised quite a few people.
Yeah. And that was awesome to see, especially having such an all-star lineup. I think, did you mention all the players, by the way? The Viper, Hera, MBL, Tato, Doubt, Nikov, Leary, and Mr. Yo, all over the world. Global kind of representation of some of the best of the best, right? That were playing in this. So huge kudos to OGN for organizing that for us.
Yeah, such a great event for charity there.
Yeah, and also a big shout out to Hera, because he did win the 500 euro prize pool, but he also decided to donate his winnings to the charity as well. So
that's awesome to hear.
That's a nice gesture from him.
Awesome, sweet. Okay, and then moving on to the next part, I think we are going to chat about. It was a Hidden Cup 3, I believe. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right. Hidden Cup 3 is the largest tournament happening in Age of Empires 2 right now. The qualification has been running over the last couple of weeks, and they just ended. The main event for Hidden Cup 3 is going to be on the weekend of 19th of March, which is in 7 days. So
next week.
Coming up pretty quick there.
It is, and there's a $50,000 prize pool right now, which is a huge amount in prizes, and there are going to be 16 of the best players in the world competing for that prize pool. And quite interestingly, out of those 16 players, they come from 11 different countries. So it's a hugely international tournament with representation from pretty much every continent as well.
And sorry, I think it's the top 8 now, though, right? After the qualifiers, because I'm looking at the.
No, it's 8. 8 were invited, and 8
right, 8 qualifier. Right, that's correct. Sorry, I forgot about that. Yeah. That's correct. So yeah, you can see in the bracket here that we got up right here. This is for the qualifiers that you can see here. We've already got 8 people who are already part of the event here. And as Zach mentioned, that Zero Empires mentioned, it's 50,000 prize pool nearby. And is it still rolling, the prize, if I understand correctly?
Yes, so the prize pool stands at, I think, 49,500 right now, but there's going to be $1 added for every Twitch subscriber that T90 has at the end of the event. And so all of this is going to be streamed over on T90 Official's Twitch channel, and it will be open to others to cover as well. But that will be the primary channel for the event, and that'll be next weekend, the 19th of March onwards. And it will be the top 16 players, so 8 invited, and the 8 that you can see who qualified through the bracket there on your screen. Those qualifications have been running for the last few weeks, and there's been some really awesome games from that. You can also see in those brackets some upsets as well. We saw Balls in round 1 beating Slam. Slam, the Canadian player who, as part of Team Secret, has been at the top for a long, long time, but unfortunately did lose out to Balls, which was a surprise. Congratulations to him getting through there. And then also Nili in the bracket losing to Kasava, who's a player who we haven't really seen anything from before, so a little bit of an unknown player coming into it, and did manage to beat Nili in the first round. So that was also a big upset and surprise too.
Awesome. So that's, as you mentioned, we can catch that all on twitch.tv/T90official, I think is his actual Twitch stream.
Correct.
You can catch it all starting on March 19th, which is next week. So make sure to tune in. Prize pool nearly $50,000, and it's a rolling prize pool. So there's going to be I'm going to anticipate by the end of that the weekend, it's going to be much higher than that. So it's going to be a live grand final as well. So make sure to tune in and check it out. All right. So next up, we had the ESOC Winter Championships that happened last week during this stream here. We had the grand final between Haza 5-4-3-2-1 and Maito. A big best of 9 final match here. And the provincial champion, Haza 5-4-3-2-1, took it from Maito 5-3. So congratulations to Haza for winning that in the ESOC Winter Championship 2020 that happened last week. Next up, also that's recently happened, if you haven't checked the news, is that we have a community spotlight on Little Trouble, who was recently crowned as Lady of the Empires, winning the tournament there, and getting this fun video that you can check out on our website, www.ageofempires.com. Check the little video there, and congratulations to Little Trouble for winning the Lord or Ladies of the Empires tournament, which I believe was a streamer. It was a streamer tournament, if I recall correctly, right? So big up and congrats to that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then next up, Zach, I think we have a couple tournaments coming up. Is that correct?
Actually, one that is in progress that we wanted to cover as well. So I'll let Zach take over that. But it was the Fight Night Club.
Right, the Fight Night Club.
Yeah, sure. There's so much happening all over the place right now. But the Bonjour Fight Night Club is a crowdfunded event, and it's been running since the 5th of February with regular matches on Wednesdays and Thursday evenings. In fact, there will be a match starting right now between Tato and Nikov, and that's to decide who's going to go through to the final, which will be happening on the 18th of March. That's all streamed over on twitch.tv/Bonjour in German, but there is also international coverage from Mem, Bleedercore, and others. So that's happening on right now, but also on the 18th of March, there'll be a grand final between the Viper and the winner of the Group A, which is currently being fought for as we speak.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Sweet.
We also have the Cogs Empire Cup, which is coming up. This is another Age 3 tournament now. We're kind of jumping between the ages here. Incog is putting on the single weekend event. So that's going to be on the 21st and the 22nd of March. It's completely open for anyone to join, and it has best of 1 matches all the way through on the Saturday. So it's quite an unforgiving format. And this is going to be running off of community donations and support, and the coverage for that will be on ESOC TV. And again, that's an AoE 3 tournament open for anyone to take part if you're interested.
Awesome. Yeah, if you want to jump in and join that would be a good one to do. And I believe, the date there is starting March 21st, right?
Yes, that is correct. 21st and 22nd. It's a weekend event.
All right.
And I think that brings us up to the end, and we have one last thing to cover for those of you who are interested. The Age 3 beta, the next round was actually just announced as taking place in late March. So we've got that coming up. And to those of you who are interested, the big thing to do is join the Insiders program, which you can do from the Age of Empires website. So you register there, upload your GX diag, and then you can opt into the upcoming beta programs that will show you what's available. And it's that simple. Just go to the website, opt into the Insiders program, and upload your GX diag so we can see if you can participate in the beta. We also have, I think we have an update coming to that page very shortly if it's not already live. But yeah, I think that brings us to the end for our news. Should we get some games going?
Yeah, that's it for this. Oh, and one last thing I do want to say is a huge congratulations to our Twitter account. If you aren't following twitter.com/Age of Empires, we just hit 50,000 followers. So thank you, community, for hitting that follow button and following us there. Huge
Yeah,
milestone
thank you.
for us.
50,000. That's amazing.
It's crazy to think that this game's been around for 23 years, and we're able to just be able to still play this to this day today. Obviously, we're so stoked to be playing Age of Empires 4. When we're able to do so down the road. So obviously this is not going to be the place where we announce any news, just a preface right now, but we are so excited and to be able to work on it. And like I said, to be able to eventually show it to you guys down the road. So meanwhile,
just getting a game going.
Yeah. So this is our usual slot for playing Age 2 DE is what we're going to play today. So, I don't have Grant's screen on here. So let's pull up mine here. Grant.
Yeah.
Do we have a game up on your end?
Yeah, we have a lobby. So you can come into the lobby browser and find us at mixer.com/Age of Empires.
And what are we playing first?
I think we said we're going to play some Regicide first.
All right. So if you want to join in, mixer.com/Age of Empires, you can join us in this game here. We've got OMG Bogshark and Zero Empires already in the game. So if you want to jump in, mixer.com/Age of Empires. Got Deshaun, Cloudheart Games, Don Rim as well.
Welcome.
I'm going to probably hop out. I'm just in here for now.
All right.
We're ready and raring to go.
Oh, yeah.
Regicide's a lot of fun because in Regicide you start with extra villagers, which means that you generally get off to quite a quick start in the game. And then you also start with a castle, which is a good way to defend your base early on. And also a king, which if the king dies and Regicide happens, you will automatically lose the game. You might have 200 out of 200 population and be in the best position possible, but you can still lose if your king dies. So there's always that risk factor there. Even the best player in the match can be taken out at any time if his king goes down.
So basically expect everyone to come after my king is what I'm hearing.
Potentially, yes.
Or yours, now that you're here as well on our behalf. So we're targets now.
There, yeah. Now I've put that out there. I've exposed my weakness.
Everyone go after him first. Leave me alone.
Grant's already politicking before we get the game started. Let me know when the game started so we can jump in and join.
Yeah, we're actually full up. Do we want to do team or are we just doing free-for-all?
We could go for free-for-all, I guess.
Is a smaller map going to help, I think, for us?
What happened?
No, you're good. I just had to do the
there
transition.
There we go.
I think,
Let's just do a...
Increasing the population helps in free-for-all because free-for-all can end up getting quite stalematy at one point. As
you want to increase the population?
There might only be two people left.
250 might be good. 250,
let's go for it.
I wouldn't go too much higher.
All right. Let's go free-for-all then?
Yeah.
Free-for-all, and a 6-player map sounds good. It's a little bit smaller for the 8 of us.
Force them to...
Free-for-all and ready up. Let's get this going.
What you don't want is 2 players left on a 6-player map without having an increased population, because otherwise they can never beat each other because the map's so huge.
All right, let's get that ready button going. We are playing Regicide on Arabia, looks like. We're going to be playing with 8 players. Don Rim, Daffo. Daffo's back. All right, let's start the game. Let's get going here.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
All right.
All right, so just watching Grant screen. Now, one big thing about Regicide, if you haven't played the game mode before, is you get to start with a castle, as well as a king that you probably want to garrison right away so that you don't risk losing that said king, you know?
Actually, there's the case to be made that you can actually scout with your king in the early game.
Oh, that's a good point.
As long as you don't run your king into the enemy castle, then he has a really long line of sight, and he actually has.
And he's got really fast. Yeah,
well.
he's also got really fast movement speed
really
too.
Fast, yeah, exactly. So
interesting. So it's a bit of a risk, but it's if it's worth it to you.
Exactly. Yeah. It is definitely worth it to me in this game.
So we're gonna hop around and take a
come after me now.
We're gonna hop around and take a look at different perspectives right now. So we got Grant's here. You can see that he's got started set up here with his resources. Hopping over to Zero Empires as well. I'm not gonna say too much because I obviously have them on stream. I'm seeing everything on my end, but obviously, you know, I don't wanna say too much. But you know, we're gonna keep watching from all the different perspectives here. Taking a look here at and I'm missing definitely the player score. So here we go. Taking a look at Mizra's starting aspect here. So everyone starts in the Dark Ages as well, but I think everyone starts with additional resources on top of that, if I'm correct, right?
Yeah, you start with extra resources. You have a little bit less stone, and you have no gold, so no one can afford to do loom at the start. But you start with more villages, more resources. It's a pretty fast start to the game.
Because essentially you can almost click up right away, technically speaking, right? Drop an extra couple buildings and then get started. Yeah,
you can go up straight away, but it's generally
not that you should.
No,
exactly. Not that you
fast.
should.
Yeah.
Not that you should, because you still need to, as it is important for any Age of Empires game, you do need to make sure that you, do what's it called? Make sure that you do get your resources going and get your economy going, so that you can make sure that your later ages are not stalled by the fact that you have clicked up too quickly here. So just again, I'm going to keep hopping around for different positions just to see how everyone's starting here. You can see a lot of people are pulling their boars to start off to get that initial big boost in food early on here. On top of that, we got a lot of these cows here, which is this map's version of the sheep. And then looking at the last person's space here. Yeah, so let's turn off the fog of war here, and we can take a look at the positions here. Everyone's located here on these different spots here. Again, I'm trying to be as neutral speaking as I can, not to let off too much information here.
Away here.
Yeah. You got the pull here from Zero here, able to take investment on these, as you can see here. Getting that initial boost in food here. And we've got actually our first player clicking the age up here, right here. Taking a look at his count here. A little bit of an ambitious start, I would say, clicking up. But, you know, it is 8-player free-for-all map on this game here. And taking a look again, Fog of War here, you can see that just getting to the scouting portion where they're starting to figure out where they are. So Grant has discovered the base of Tashawn, Cloudheart Games, former friends, now enemies.
Who also murdered my scout.
I mean, the
I
castle.
also discovered said base and lost my scout to his castle, so you're not alone there, Grant.
Yeah. And that's a bit of a blow to the early start here for both players, because having your scout is pretty instrumental to figuring out where you need to go and who to engage with. See here that moved over. So OMG Boxshot hitting the first age up here. Meanwhile, we've got two other players that have clicked up. Again, not saying their names, but they've also clicked up as well, which should start to get them to push towards getting some engagements going early on. Actually, I do want to take a look at Zero's here. You can see that he's got this many vills going here before you click that age up button. Which will help you sustain and get resources throughout the age up process, because your town center is essentially dead. It's just sitting there doing nothing but aging up, right? So having enough villagers to support your economy early on means that you're not essentially losing out on the ability to drop buildings right off the back and get essentially like accelerated to your next age. Right, Zach?
Yeah, well, my approach here is to fast castle, because it's very unlikely someone's going to do much damage to me in the early game, since we have castles defending our base. So my goal here is, as soon as I reach feudal age, I'll have enough resources to click straight up to the castle age, and then I can take advantage of extra town centers and all of that good stuff.
Exactly, and that's why it's important to have enough villagers to get your economy sustained, so you can click up right away.
Exactly.
taking a look here, though, what the current lead right now, Donrim is got the lead right now, who has clicked up the age up button here, so he is aging up as well at this moment. I think everybody at this point who is not here, based on what I'm trying to look here, looks like just one last player. Romarito has not yet. He has clicked that button though, so he should be okay to jump up shortly. Meanwhile, like I said, Deshaun, Codart Games, has taken out a couple scouts here, which does help with figuring out where everybody is. Meanwhile, I also think that Deshaun's... Nope, it's right here. Just chilling right here. I thought it was also gone because I don't see a scouting anymore. But see, Donrim's also kind of explored the bases around here, so also clicked on the age up button. We do have our first person who has clicked up to age up. Shouldn't be surprised on who it is because he did talk about his strategy here. But that is, like I said,
gave it away.
Yeah.
Maybe just a little bit.
So another thing that he did as well was grabbed an extra 56 stones, so that when I reach the castle age, I'll actually have enough stone to place 2 town centers straight away.
Yep.
And then I can protect my villages a lot more easily since
because they can garrison inside that town center if they need to, right? And
they can.
Also, yeah. I do see an idle villager just chilling here, though, Zach.
Oh, that's true. I do have one. Thanks.
And do you know how I noticed that? It's this lovely button here. You can see here that lets you see if there's any idle villagers here. Not that I'm trying to give him any help here, but you can see here that you got a bunch here on Mirza's end.
You're gonna need all the help I can get, Elliot.
I mean, I don't think looking at the base here, like not everyone's discovered where you are, Zach, which also helps.
Oh, that's good. That's good news.
Yeah, it is definitely good news because that means that no one's gonna be really coming for you early on. These early castles, as mentioned, you need to really micro your scouts for this because those castles will just quickly dismantle and destroy your scouts, which is
basically one volley of arrows will kill your scout, and it's kind of unusual playing on a 6-player map with 8 players, so they're a little bit closer than you might think as well.
Oh, I see.
But we did that on purpose because we want people to skirmish and get into each other's faces. Oh, what happened?
Tashawn, what are you doing?
Oh, and I love this.
Get out of here.
We got a bit of a switch up here. Tashawn going aggressive here with the early scout cavalry squad here going against these villas here, and he's killed not 1, 2, 3 villagers. I mean, your villagers are just chilling there too, and we're watching the slaughter happen right now. Oh no, 4 villagers. Oof, 4 villagers.
Yeah, that was not pleasant.
That wasn't good. Tashawn Codart Game is really cementing that yeah.
Don't worry, Grant, I'll avenge you.
I mean, you'll avenge him by killing whoever's near you and then killing Grant, right?
Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna leave these over there just to say don't come back.
So switching over to here, you can see that he's got 28 villas going, and I'm taking a look here. You've just seeing where so he's already got the second one dropped here, able to get again resources going, which is going to be instrumental to pumping out and getting aggressive on your forces here. Meanwhile, Romarito's created a bit of a marking his territory by creating a bit of a wall and separation here next to his neighbor here, Mirza, who is also getting a bit of forces ready to go on this end here. Let's keep hopping around here, looking at Donrim. Oops, there we go. Looking at Donrim here as well. I believe Donrim, Zero, and Daff are all in the castle age right now. I don't see a second town center yet from Donrim, but I'm assuming that'll be the next step here. Taking a look at Daffo. Daffo, on the other hand, does already have a market in place. And yep, you can see here a second town center. Someone's being attacked by... Let's take a look here. I saw it. Oh, that's why. It's over here. And it's because you got the Conquistadors fighting against these scout cavalries. Taking a quick look at here. The Spanish, being the gunpowder and monk civs, have a better builders upgrade, as well as the unique mountain hand cannoneer unit here. Managed a 1-for-3 trade. Pretty solid, I would say, between the two forces here.
Conquistadors are extremely strong, at least against scouts. But you can micro them very easily as well. You can kind of go back and forth, and makes it very difficult for them to hit you.
Nope, totally. It's like that for all Age of Empires units, especially if they're ranged. So yeah. All right, and taking a look at chat, I believe. Let's take a look here. So we're gonna keep hopping around here and take a look. Donrim's still taking the lead with 0 Empires close by and Daffo right behind. You can see that looks like Donrim is taking a look at scouting around here. Let's take a look at his viewpoint here. And oh, whoa, we have a giveaway I didn't even notice happening. Hey, everybody, I know we're on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and Mixer. If you want to be eligible to win a key that we're giving away right now, you got to be on mixer.com/Age of Empires, type in !Fraffle, and make sure that you also click that follow button, or else you're not going to be eligible to win here. You can see the Mangu dies that the Mongols, Daffo has here. He's got a bit of a force here to make sure, and he's got a bit of a raiding party here with the Knights against Dom Man's base here. Not sure if he's noticed, but he's going to lose one villager. He's got some skirmishes here to help offset, but those Knight armor is just going to be able to really 2 villagers down now. Oh no, it looks like we're probably going to lose 3 villagers here. Yeah, 3 villagers gone before the skirms are able to push them off here. That is going to be a bit of a blow to the start here. Meanwhile, 0 Empires is also abusing the villagers on the other side of Dom Man's base here. And the winner is Shy Leopard 926. Congratulations. Huge congrats on winning the Steam or Microsoft Store giveaway. Yeah, so that was a bit of a hurting proposition there for Dom Man, sorry. And Zero's managed to take the new lead now. Taking a look here, he's getting his 3rd town center now dropped here on this side here, able to take advantage of the resources here, and meanwhile keep accelerating his economy. Taking a look here now at OMG Bokshart, who has fallen down the ranks due to the early aggression here from Tashan. The gamble from Tashan.
Yep.
I mean, the gamble on his end was that he forced himself to attack you, which means that you guys are both.
It's a good gamble. It paid off.
Yeah. Dogman, however, has managed to hit Castle Age, even though he had that early, aggression from both 0 Empires and from Dom Rin. Just looking up here, Tashan is now just hit up Castle Age, as long as Romerito, only putting Mirza and OMG Bokshart in the feudal age still. And yeah, you can see all the forces here that Mirza has here to make sure. 4 TC Boom and FFA. Regicide, interesting. Dare 49 Devil says. Do you have 4 town centers there?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a 5th as well, actually.
What?
Whoa. So
I hear something over. I heard that.
Castle Age is best age. Yes. Dare 49 Devil's asking if that's the recommendation for building in Regicide if you're not being raided early on. Or is
yeah, I mean, if you can get away with doing 4 town centers in the Castle Age, you should always do it. It's always better than 3.
Yeah, because basically you are able to just start pumping out villagers en masse, right? You can take a look here. He's already got 69 villagers here on his end, which will help get that. Like I said, we talked about, once you get your economy really pumping up, you're able to just start spamming out military units and putting on that pressure on people. OMG Bokshart has clicked that age up button, so he's going to hit up Castle Age shortly. And only one left is Mirza. Let's take a look at his resources here. You can see that he is down on food here, which is not going to help him be able to get to that point. So you got some scout cavalries coming through from Domrim, scouting out the region here. Got a knight just chilling here as well. But yeah, I'm just trying to see where your 5th town center here is right now, Zach, on your end. 0 Empires has got, I see the one here on the southwest. Oh, here we go. That's where it is. 5th town center there. Again, main emphasis, because the town center provides 10 population cap, and you're able to get villagers out and also use it as a resource drop. It oftentimes can double up to be a good investment in resources, especially in the long run, because then you're going to be able to get those villager stuff going away. Darkness Gory asks how many giveaways left. Just stay tuned for the stream. We're going to be on stream for the next hour and a half, so make sure that you are watching. We're going to do giveaways throughout it all. 0 Empires now putting some pressure on Mirza. Mirza being still in the feudal age. 2 villagers down. so far. Not sure if these spearmen are going to be able to get anywhere close, especially with this hill advantage here. Taking out 1, taking out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
There's no end.
7. And he's going to lose a lot here. I'm not sure why he's still pushing through here. This is not... Yeah. Zero's decided that this is the place to take the stand now, given the fact that over half... No, and all... Just decimating his forces here. Losing none on their end. Oof, that is going to hurt here. Taking a look here down...
It hurts a little bit. I mean, you can't really fight conquistadors with a feudal age army.
No, definitely
because
not.
They're just the power spike that Castle Age units get compared to feudal age units is so huge.
Yep. And I do know this is a live game. We're going to be playing more because we are live on stream until 12 o'clock today. And it looks like Zero is going in to do some damage here. I'm assuming you're going really close to town center so they can't hit you with the arrows. But nope.
Actually, I didn't mean to go under the CC there.
But he's just holding up here, taking out the paltry military forces that are left here from Mirza, really cementing his economy disadvantage right now by putting the villagers off and getting them garrisoned away with the town bell here. Let's take a look here. We've been focusing a lot here. We've got another skirmish war here happening with a second town center, or another town center being dropped here on this gold node between Dafo and Domrim, the other two players that are in the top 3 here. IDNO25004. Yes, you can 100% join. Make sure that you load up Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition, and we're going to get started on the next match when that happens. Right now, we got, bit of a skirmish, a bit of a tense border situation between OMG Bogshart and Sean. Like I said,
Just a little bit.
former allies, no longer friends here, at least for this match. Meanwhile, Zero is scouting around. Let's take a look at his view here so you can see what he's got here. So he's got visibility on this side of the base here. It's going to continue to try to put some additional pressure onto Mirza here. And we're going to continue. Oh, and he's discovered a gold base. That's going to hurt. That's not going to look good for that. Can I ask why you dropped the mining camp next to that town center there, over there, Zach?
Which one?
On your main hub?
Oh, efficiency. The villages on the right side have to go all the way around.
Gotcha. Okay.
They can drop at the mining camp.
Yeah,
so
totally worth 100. It's 100 wood investment. Yeah, totally understand.
Yeah, at this point in the game, wood is very cheap.
And taking a look here, let's get off view lock here in Fog of War. Again, Zero is discovering this wall that's in between him and his conquistadors. And you can take a look here. We already see that someone is clicked up on the next. 2 people have clicked up on the next age here. Player 8. Who's player 8 here?
It's the guy who's wall I'm attacking right now. So
oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we've got here actually hitting the Imperial Age first is Romerito. Again, being able to sprawl out here because of the zero pressure he's getting from Dom Man. Dom Man got hurt early on from the initial aggression from Dafo as well as Domrim and Zero Empires. Dom Man is struggling here on this end along with Mirza due to the pressure that they're getting sandwiched between these 2 large empires here. You can see that you can see there's some exercises happening here from Dafo, making sure that they're trained and ready to go for the next fight, the Mango Dies. This is a definitive edition. It came out in 2019 in November. So that's the game we're playing on this end here. I'm just... this is just amusing to watch. Yeah, he's just got his Mango Dies just in formation, moving back and forth. And we've got a pop cap here. Let's take a look here. Different pop caps here. Dafo also being ready for this aggression that's going to be coming from this multi-squad of knights, and looks like still some skirmishers, leftover skirmishers, organ guns here on this side here. You can also see that Domrim's also clicked up, hitting the Imperial Age on this end too. So, and then, it looks like we've got, you got some forces in the base here. Obviously, spearmen and crossbowmen here to put some pressure off of that. And it looks like here, Zero's discovered the next base here. who's also got on his end. He's got Conquistadors.
Ah, 2 Spanish players. Interesting.
Yep. Is Conquistadors a Spanish-only unique unit, I'm assuming?
That is correct, yes.
Yeah. And taking a look here, there is no other further aggression happening here. I am anticipating this fight that's going to be leading up between Domrim and Dafo. You know.
Quais são as vossas ordens?
Yes, the South started a lot of workout, just making sure that they're ready to go for this fight because it is going to come. You know, there's 4 additional forces of the organ gun as well as these knights are going to be knocking on his door soon. And taking a look at the score here, Zero Empires has been running away with the score. This 5 town center aggression is definitely very helpful for him. You're going to get these villagers are going to get pushed off this castle. Meanwhile, Zero's also attempting to get his castle up here on the border edge of Tashan's base area, which is going to definitely be able to put additional pressure on that. And meanwhile, you can take a look here. This northern castle, that was your starting castle, right, Zach?
The one at the
one north?
king in it is my starting one. Yeah.
I'm trying to see where that is. Let's take a look here.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, I see it. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, Tashan, did he just resign, you said?
He did, yeah. I think it's killed his army there would be.
Gotcha.
Oh.
So we got the first resignation from Cloudheart Games on this end here. And Mirza is also from the pressure coming from Zero Empire's initial aggression there, which means that if not stopped, Zero can continue to sprawl out on this base here. Having eliminated players early on is super helpful because it's going to get you able to really increase your real estate and also get your resources really up and running, so that way you can go. You can see the sheer amount of villagers here. I've never seen that high of a villager count there in a game, which makes sense again from the lack of aggression that you're getting from anybody else. You've been the one who's been aggressive on other people.
And also the higher the population, the more villagers you want to have.
We do have 250. I forgot that we are at a 250 pop cap game here. How many town centers do you have right now? 5, 6?
5.
5 right now. 5 town centers to help
Wow.
fuel that really huge score advantage here. Yeah, Love for Donuts mentions Green needs to be double teamed ASAP. I don't know if double team is going to help. It's more like triple or quadruple teamed at this point, having essentially knocked out one side, because I'm assuming Grant has not been putting military pressure onto Cloudheart Games here. Meanwhile, like I said, the lack of being able to have this base here on either side means that Zero's able to put that pressure on and also take over more real estate for this side. Do people ever team up here? Yes, BCG, we do team matches. This being the first match of the stream, we want to get into free-for-all just to add a little bit of pressure onto everybody. But probably the next couple games we will do a 2v2, 3v2, or 3v3 match so that we can really increase that as well. Meanwhile, if you haven't noticed the link that our mod teams dropped into the chat, you can always sign up to be an Age of Empires Insider. You get up-to-date news and information, as well as all the stuff coming up in terms of betas and giveaways and any kind of special events that we're doing in-game. That's how you can make sure you can get into your... Yeah, they're all waiting for their impeding doom. You are correct if they don't take some early aggression onto Zero. Zero's right now clearing out the real estate that was left over from Tashan's former base here, aka Cloudheart Games. Meanwhile, again, pulling out pressure on this end here. He is moving on up now. Interesting what happens. You got your paladins and as well as elite conquistadors. Huge amount of army here. You got 46 units here. I'm assuming it's going to start trying to punch through these palisade walls that Romerito has.
Meanwhile, stick walls in the Imperial Age.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. You're going to just
don't hold up.
Yeah, they're not going to hold up at all. Just already punching through here. And this is going to be a painful realization for Morito. Ringing that town bell, trying to save some villagers. Lost 1, 2 villagers, 3 villagers.
I got to get back. I see purple. Purple showed up on my radar here.
Yeah, with the outpost there.
Oh yeah,
Huge line of sight
Outpost
here.
is a great line of sight upgrade, so you can
Yeah.
see everything before it comes. You don't want to be caught out.
No, especially this way, you've sprawled out so much, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, you've got this early. Oh man, this is not early anymore. So this large aggressive force coming here from here. One thing I am noticing is that he's probably got them grouped up because they're moving super slow, losing out on that early advantage that they could have taken by attempting to catch by surprise here. Meanwhile, Romarino's got that lone Maginot trying to put some damage, but did not manage to do anything.
That army is not going to survive. It's not as upgraded, so I think I'll be able to kill that here from purple.
And we're going to take a look at this fight between the two juggernauts of this match here. Getting rid of that back line of those organ guns as well as the monks there. Just eating away at this army here. He's moving these villagers over here to rescue this castle from this triple trebuchet onslaught here. Maybe too little too late here, though. It may go down with that final one. Nope, it is gone. Zero losing that castle there. The beautiful crumbling animation here from the Forgotten Empires team here. But doesn't matter. The whole army just got blown off here. On this end here, getting a second castle up to make sure that he's able to keep that aggression going here. Let's take a look here. Domrim is now down to that pop cap level, but he's got a lot of different military units pumping up to make sure that he doesn't lose out on this fight that happened here. We totally missed here, but looks like Daffo is now trying to take over the real estate that was Domrim's area, getting rid of that castle here. And this elite Mangudais making quick work of the army and forces that he's got here, combined with your pikemen here. This triple trebs are going to start putting more and more pressure on to the bases here. So little too late. Yeah, they all need to attack green. I do not disagree with that assessment at all. But, I mean, at this point, what are you going to do? Meanwhile, let's take a look at Grant, OMG box chart. Gain some forces. You are not the last one to hit the Imperial Age, so good on you there, Grant. Sorry. Meanwhile,
I've been here for a little while now.
Yeah, Dawnman is the only one left in the Castle Age here. So, let's take a look at Grant's screen here.
So gold usually becomes the biggest problem when you've not got any teammates to trade with. However, yellow still has a market, so I'm going to trade with yellow's market here. Even though he's eliminated, you can
Wait, you can do that?
Yeah. So
Actually?
I'm making sure that I have gold for the late game.
Wait, you can actually do that?
Yeah, you can trade with the enemy markets as long as they don't kill your trade cards.
Wow.
Wow.
I didn't even. Okay, I did not know that. That is
There you go, we learned something new.
Something new today. Yeah, wow. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, he's got his. I'm trying to see where his market is. Oh yeah, he's got that market there, and I saw that Zero has eliminated any military forces so that they're not chasing and trying to damage thing. Meanwhile, you got this poor burning mill here that you've just left here. Just burning away.
Oh no. I can finish it if you like. There we go.
No, I mean, I enjoy watching it just spinning away with it being on fire here.
You might enjoy watching it crumble more, though.
Lordy,
It is a nice crumble animation.
Lordy, isn't this common knowledge? You're right. And I'm going to say the preface this right now. Yes, while Zero Empires is obviously much more of an expert at this game than both myself and Grant combined, that is what it is. This is a casual stream for us. We're going to enjoy us playing. And you got this onslaught onagers attempting to put some pressure onto Zero, but Zero's managed to not get hit by that. Seeing that you're going to try to punch through that house wall that Romarito's got here, has managed to do so. And man, just watching this here.
Yeah, I'm just going to do work, but I take them out with the paladins first.
Exactly. And then you're able to come in.
I see what's going on.
What's going on here? We got
Nothing, I just saw something. I slowly started to venture from where I am and found someone.
We can look at Grant's screen, seeing who he's looking for. Who are you looking for on your end?
I wasn't trying to find them, but I found them. Don't worry, it's going to be the death of me, I'm sure, very, very soon looking at score.
Ah, he's got siege onagers now. Okay, I just lost a lot of army to...
Yeah, you can see here.
Purple here as well.
Oh yeah, it's siege onagers here on this end here. Romerito making sure that he can put some pressure on here. Zero's gonna lose some trebs here. You got Jaguar warriors and pikemen coming up to get rid of those, but I think the damage has been done here. Losing a barracks and castle, a house and wall here. A lot of damage done in one go here. I wonder if nope, not deciding to continue to push forward. So let's take a look at some other fights happening here across the board here. Daffo and Domrim, I guess. Nope, still getting pressure from Daffo here. Domrim dropping down his score now. Meanwhile, I will say the other two players below Zero Empires combined are just barely over Zero Empires solo score. Not going after that. Septifolio says, Zach OP, please nerf. Yes, I don't disagree.
Yeah.
Domrim knocked out from the continued aggression from Daffo. Daffo, another community player that's been joining us and showing off here. That combination team match that we had between you and Daffo versus the four of us did not go well for us. Last game we did Defend the Wonder. Probably should have given Daffo to us to try to balance out the team here, but that was a fun match to play. We may do one more Defend the Wonder to end the stream here. But yeah, let's take a look. Like this huge. I'm surprised that Domrim actually resigned, that he still had areas of resources happening and still able to kind of be able to sustain here. Meanwhile, let's continue to take a look here. The continuous fighting here happening between Zero Empires and Romerito, number 1 and number 3 player here on the match.
Yeah, I gotta go deal with Grant though. He's trying to.
No, you don't. What are you talking about?
I see you. You gotta protect those trebs. So they're gonna die to the paladins now.
Oh, they're gonna die for sure. Yeah, no, I just.
I'm trying to see where it's happening. Yep. Oh no, that's oof.
Yeah, those onagers are a concern.
And Cloudar Game says,
Those.
poor ruins. Yes, your poor ruins are getting dismantled here by both bases here. Trying to make sure that you are no longer remembered in history. Domrim's king was sniped. That is what happened. Daffo versus Zero, no luck here. Didn't realize that that's what happened here. His king got sniped, and that's why Domrim was eliminated here on the center. Again, we're playing Regicide, so as soon as you get a castle, find the castle that they're hiding in and getting rid of that king means that it is that. Cloudart Game says, how could you, Grant? How could you betray the friendship and trust that you guys have built over the weeks now?
How did I betray? I'm pretty sure someone attacked me first. I could be remembering wrong, but I don't believe that I am.
I don't know, Chad. What do you think? Was OMG Boxshark in the wrong here to do so? Mini Rebel asks, is there any benefit to destroying Resigned player buildings? No, not necessarily. What it does is that it does clear up the real estate for you so that you can take over the space and utilize that to build additional buildings and or get resources. You can see here Zero is also taking advantage of the market that was left by Mirza here, able to trade with that on that end here.
Yeah, I'm having a population problem right now. I have too many villages, I think.
Might come from all those town centers.
Yeah, I have a lot of food.
Such a problem. Such a problem.
I was going to say, you have a lot of villagers.
I'm going to delete some. I think that's the way forward here.
Meanwhile, this continued fight here between Romerito and Zero Empires, putting on that pressure. I noticed that Daffle's also pulled away from doing anything else to Domrim's base here. There is aggression and force and pressure happening here against Domman, who's still the only one left in the Castle Age. Honestly, Romerito, Daffo, and OMG Boxer should probably be messaging each other right now, being, hey, like, maybe we should not try to kill each other or step on each other's toes, you know, just saying. So, again, we're going to be doing another giveaway shortly. So, Mixer.com/Age of Empires. That is how you can enter. You got to make sure you click that follow button on the mixer.com/Age of Empires channel. Again, we're in the middle of a match here of Regicide with 0 Empires, Dafo, Romerito, OMG Boxer, and Dawnman left in an 8-player free-for-all match on a 6-player map. So there was initial pressure from early on here. It needs to be diplomatic, so you can turn on gang up on 0. I mean, you guys can still gang up. It's just that you guys decided not to.
I mean, I'm already after 0, and he's coming to destroy me, so I thought I'd help at least make a dent, but I don't think it's going to do much.
I mean, yeah, those elephants are doing work here, putting on some damage here.
I mean, I got one of his castles, maybe.
Maybe?
If these traps can finish it in time.
I don't know. It's
No, it's being repaired at the same time, so no. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's see what I can do here to...
Oh,
I mean, no, you're not hearing anything, Zach. You're just hearing, oh, it's all fine on mine. I'm super ready for everything.
Exististor is requesting that 0, instead of just leading your villagers, upgrade Research Supremacy and Sappers and rush red with 50 villagers.
I already have Supremacy. I mean, that could be arranged. It's good to do Supremacy if you get to the late game anyway, if you can afford it, because it means you can protect your villages a lot easier from raiding damage.
Exactly. You can see here the sheer amount of outposts that 0 has put out. Again, let's take a look at that view here. The huge line of sight here, being able to really see ahead of time if any enemy units are coming his way, especially against the 2 remaining players that... Oh, actually, Romerito's also resigned. Was that a king snipe, or was it just a...
I think he was defeated, so I think that means a king snipe.
Yeah, taking a look here, definitely, I don't see any castles left here, so I think that additional pressure from you meant that he lost that here. Again, Dawnman still holding strong, even though the base is crumbling apart. Let's take a look here and see where his castle is, where his his king is hiding right now. Can we see where it's hiding? I don't see it.
Blue defeated as well. He just lost his king, I think.
Oh, there we go. That's what probably happened, because I was looking for the king. So now we've got a situation where we got Dafo, OMG Box Shark.
No, this is not a good situation.
OMG Box Shark and... Oh, the dream is happening. Hey, we're doing a giveaway right now. Mixer.com/Age of Empires. Click that follow button. !Fraffle. That's how we give away keys here. But we're going to be giving away an Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition key on the platform of your choice, whether it be on Steam and or Windows Store. You got to type in !Fraffle, follower raffle. That's how you can enter the giveaway. Yes, Hype and Need, Darkest Glory. The villagers are coming in, doing work.
Oh, Grant was defeated, though.
Yeah.
What happened here?
Did you lose your king?
Did you lose your king?
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Oh,
nope.
okay.
I got scared of that castle too close to all of your troops, and that was not a... Yeah. Well, let's see how this goes. Now I get to watch the fun.
Oh, Black Adders wins the key here. Congratulations on winning your key here. Sorry, just moving around here on this end.
This is going to be hard for Dafo to do too much. I think it's going to be a matter of time before 0 just decides to come after him with that. And it's...
Oh, he's got a lot of Mangadai, though. That's...
Yeah,
this additional pressure is going to be good to see here, but you got this early skirmish that's going to happen between... looks like 0 and Dafo, the last 2 remaining players on the map here, left here.
You know what? I think I'm just going to delete all my villas, and then we can send more army forward.
More army forward.
Poor villagers.
I mean, you can see the sheer amount of resources that 0's got going here, so able to put on that is great here.
Is it me and Dafo now? Is that...
That is
That
it.
is
There's 2 of you left. That is it.
I got to deal with these Mangadai then.
This should be fun to watch.
Mini Rebel 3, yes, you can essentially see ahead of time of where your enemy forces are coming with those outposts with the huge line of sight, especially upgraded, gives you additional knowledge to make sure that you don't get caught off guard. Zero was able to pull his forces away from attacking Romerito early on because he saw that Don Brim had sent forces here. And we got the fight happening now between Dafo and Zero. This could really be the kind of defining point here between the two. Just picking apart these here. It's hard to tell who won that fight there. I do see equal. Yeah, I think you did hold the head, Zero, actually. But now Zero is picking apart this elite skirms here with these additional military forces here. Let's take a look here. I wonder if I can see Zero's actual military score here.
Ooh, that's a lot of manga, though. That's the scary part.
Yeah. They are putting that pressure on here.
I think we're good. As long as Dafo doesn't have a lot of resources.
Yeah, let's take a look at Dafo's resources. Not looking that great compared to Zero's. Obviously, yeah, you can see the sheer amount of resource difference here. With all that food, he can essentially just dump in the market and get additional gold or whatever resource Zero needs here. But he does have a substantial force here, making it that it's not going to be an easy push through. But I think that just the amount of pressure you're able to put Zero, you're going to be essentially overwhelming Dafo at this point. So I think at this point, Grant, do you want to get another match going?
Yeah, I will get the lobby set up.
So while Grant gets that up and running, if you want to join the next match, mixer.com/Age of Empires, that is how you can join here. And that's how you can do that on this end here. Grant officially resigning here. But yeah, we talked about that early econ aggressiveness from Zero meant that he was able to sprawl out these military buildings and continue to pump out military units on the fly. So even though anything gets resolved, let's take a look here. You managed to, I think, take down the castle.
I
Yeah,
killed the king with the castle with the king in it.
Yeah.
And when it popped out, it died. So that's it.
that is it. Zero Empire is doing a clinical session here on how to expand out and take over the map and base in Regicide here. Good lesson to see for those who haven't played the mode before or going on this end here. You can see the amount of pure amount of military forces that are able to continue to be pushed through here from Zero's massive resources, as well as taking advantage of that trade route with Yellow's market that was left.
Yeah, that helped. 64 gold a trip.
Yep.
Really helped a bit.
Is that how much gold that you got there on that end?
64 per cart.
Yeah, you can see that. If you take a look at any of the carts here, you can see how much gold is coming back here. Yeah, 64 gold. Quite a substantial amount here. And also taking over Grant's leftover gold mine base here in the south here. Yeah, so that's it for us. Let's take a look at the timeline. Meanwhile, if you want to join and play, mixer.com/Age of Empires, we're going to get another game going. What mode are we going to play with the hour left we have?
We
have kind of two choices. We can find a game mode that's short and get a couple more matches in, or we can do one more at length, like similar to what we played just now. Zero/OMG Bogshart. Grant and Zach, what do you think?
I tossed invite for you, Zero, just to get you in here. We're actually at almost right now. We've got one.
Joining now.
Awesome. There we go. So we got all full room. That's great. Yeah, what do you want to play?
Taking a look at the timeline here while they get that sorted, you can see here Romerito, Domrim, as well as Dafo just slowly expanding out, while you can see the pressure from Zero and Tishan and Mirza making their essentially whittle down here to this point here, and that is it for the game. So, yeah, what are we playing here? What have we decided?
Just thinking about what could be cool. I mean, the smaller map is good. I suggested maybe we do like a 4-player map with 8 people, and we do islands, so everyone has a bit of safety because they start on an island.
Are we do? Do you want to do?
Should we do teams?
In range of each other.
let's do islands, and let's do. Can we do? I know Empire Wars is just casual play, but this way we can just get started right away. Why don't we jump into Empire Wars?
Islands won't be fast though. That is true. Actually, it will take longer on islands.
We can do Empire Wars on Islands and see how that goes.
Yeah, on a small map.
Yeah, let me grab
Let's do that.
Islands on
Empire Wars.
4-player map.
Yep. So
Okay.
say no to that probably. I'm assuming. Or yes, I don't know. Click yes.
For what?
You might have to change the map size. Yeah.
Oh. No, it's on 4-player.
Okay, perfect. So we are jumping into the next match here. We're already filled up 8 people here. We're going to do Empire Wars, which is a new game mode from Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition, where you start at the feudal age, essentially, with some villagers already in place, and I think barracks as well, right?
Oh,
Am I correct on that?
Zero's got an interesting idea here. 4v4.
Sure. 4v4 Team Islands? Is that what you're suggesting, or separate islands?
Regular islands
Okay.
would be cool. This would be quite cool.
Oscar Marquez, thank you for the message. Good to know. We will talk to our Sega partners on that end. I mean, it is kind of late for them to be streaming at this time, but good to know. Placebox, hello. Saying hi on Twitch. Like I said, myself, I am personally looking at our Twitch and Mixer accounts. But we've got a whole mod team here, as well as Grant and Zero, also looking at the different chats here. We're streaming live to Mixer, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook /Age of Empires, Xbox on Mixer, Twitch and Mixer on Relic Entertainment. So we are live on 7 different channels here, being able to do that. So fortunately for me, if you got any questions, I'm watching personally myself, twitch.tv/Relic Entertainment and mixer.com/Age of Empires. Grant, I think you're watching twitch.tv/Age of Empires. And then Zero's also got Mixer and Twitch on
I've
Age of
got the
Empires.
Mixer open. Yeah, I'm watching the Mixer chat right now.
And then we've got, like I said, our mod team, Camille, aka Rin, the Yordle, as well as Jax and Evan, are all watching across the different channels here. So if you got any questions, let us know. We're watching all the channels. So yeah.
I've got you on my team, Zach. I'm okay with this.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Oh, and Tashawn's with us too. Sounds good.
Fire. iGreen310. Hello. Hi. Welcome to the stream here. So we are just getting started here. Need code 3. Don't we all need code 3? Unfortunately, this is not, we're doing Age of Empires here. This is not the stream to talk about news. We do have a bi-weekly Company Heroes stream that does go on bi-weekly on Wednesdays with Andy and the team. So keep an eye out for that. We're jumping into Empire Wars on Islands, I think is correct, on a small, tiny map, right?
Yeah.
What's the map size? We got a medium-sized map for 8 players. We got OMG Boxshark, Tashawn, Domrim, and Zero Empires playing on one team. Huns, Vikings, Koreans, Vikings. I did not see the other team, unfortunately, but we are now here. So let's switch over to this side here and get caught up on this end here.
Yeah, I don't usually stick too crazy over to the Huns. I usually stay Persians, but I figured since we're on a smaller map here and some islands, it's probably worth saving a little bit of land real estate.
There's a bit of advantage to have the space.
Great point.
Yeah. It's the same thing when we did the 8-player.
We're gonna very quickly run into this problem, like when we do. Yeah, when we do the arena.
8-player arena deathmatch. We did the same thing where, like, I think.
I think everyone does Huns at that point, pretty much because.
You remember the last stream? We had 8 players, but 3 people decided not to go Huns, because.
That's such a hard situation to be in, though.
So let's turn off the fog of war here so we can see the actual layout here. So you can see here that everyone is so close by each other, and that getting early navy up is going to be advantageous here. So you can not only take over each space, but you can also expand your own real estate here. So Dino, I'm sorry to hear that. We'll make sure next time to get you in the next game here. So sorry about that.
Yeah, and if it really depends on how quickly we play through this, if we have time for another game, but we definitely try to play as many as we can to get everyone involved.
Yeah, exactly. So, again, Empire Wars for us is just a casual game mode for us that is brand new for Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. It is essentially you start at the feudal age, you have a town center, some farms, and some houses in place. I don't think you actually can start with the barracks, so that's my mistake here. But yeah.
No, you do.
You do. Okay.
Yep.
And Spear already showing OMG Boxshark, who owns the C's at the bottom down here. Oof. With the special upgrade that there's turtles. Oh my God! People are gonna farm turtles. No.
Box turtles on the shore.
Wow.
No.
This is just rude.
Rude. What's going on here?
Spear. That is just That's rude.
Spear
what are you
putting
doing?
on the early pressure. Can that watchtower not fire?
Hang in there.
Meanwhile, you've got some galleys already moving. Yeah, Spear and 4-4. Actually, 4-4 played with us before, did he not? If I remember correctly. Anyways, the other team here on the flip side, you've got... excuse me, you got 4-4 who's playing as... sorry, let's just hop into base here. 4-4 is playing as also the Malay. The bonus here being it's a naval civ, so you've got all this up here, faster aging up, fish traps, and unlimited food, which is going to be really essential with this smaller map, essentially. The line of sight, additional line of sight from the dogs, essentially being able to increase their scouting ability of any enemy forces coming on board here. Taking a look at the rest of his teammate here, Spear. Spear is playing as this Saracens, let me know if I pronounced that wrong. Camel Naval Civ, additional bonus to galleys and transport ships having additional carrying capacity here, putting on that pressure, early pressure we talked about onto OMG Boxshard. I don't know if that was the right target to choose though, because
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm getting hit too. But I'm trying to be greedy here and make longboats when I reach the castle age because
let's take a
they're
look
really
here.
strong.
Yeah, let's take a look at Zero's base here. Zero is essentially uncontested here on the position here. You are in a pocket position though, which is definitely helping you out from getting any pressure.
I thought it would help, but I have red ships on me, so...
Oh, I didn't even notice. Yeah, red is Malay putting on that pressure. Meanwhile, Daredevil playing as the Burmese. Monk and Elephant Civ with these bonuses here. And yeah. And last but not least, Daffo. Wait, Daffo's not on your team, right? Nope, Daffo is definitely not on your team. Daffo is playing as the Malayans infantry focused civ here. So you've noticed here some people already aging up here, and essentially looks like half and half from this end based on what I'm seeing here on who's aging up here. Meanwhile, Red is putting a lot of pressure on everybody right now. Red, Spear, and 4-4 putting on early pressure onto the villagers and stuff. It's definitely
Yeah,
gonna
Red's
be
doing a really good job here.
taking a look here.
Oh my goodness. That's
Let's
a lot
turn
of
on that
boats.
fog of
Okay.
war. Yeah, back onto the Grant's view here.
I'm trying to make longboats this game because they're very strong in the castle age. It's just a question of whether or not I can get enough of them. And I think the answer right now is no.
Taking a look here. Let's hop around over to Zero's perspective here. Zero Empires as well as Domram hitting Castle Age. Meanwhile, Daredevil and Daffo also hitting Castle Age due to the pressure and resources that 4-4 and Spears put into putting that aggression onto the different forces here.
I'm getting teamed pretty hard. They're dropping a castle on me as well here.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
I mean, they did learn from the last game that leaving you uncontested is definitely a painful situation for everybody else.
Yeah, I'm pretty dead right now.
That's terrifying.
Yep.
If you're dead, that means I'm
I think it's over.
more than
I
dead.
think it's over.
Yep, you can see the castle that was mentioned here. Daredevil putting the cheeky move here. We're just catching up on speed here to see what actually falls down here. But having that stone wall in place, Zero's got some military to help with that.
Nope. It's yeah. I don't think we can come back from this. This
And that's
Really
okay.
bad.
We wanted quick matches and get more
It's a super quick game.
And we're just catching up on speed here so that see what's going on. But you can see that the war galley is just doing work, getting rid of these forces here. The Korean turtle ships definitely having some benefits to it, but I don't think the combined forces of these war galleys are probably going to be enough to put damage onto these Korean warships that Dom Rim is trying to push out here. Meanwhile, does look like this is going to spell the end for you, Zero, having essentially a castle on your town center and additional the disrespect. But you know what? That makes it fun here. We also got Zero is also dropping his own siege workshop here to put some pressure on you and getting rid of these villagers that have decided to camp up space here.
Yeah, the difficulty now is that I'm trying to fight on land and it's kind of impossible to do both. So I'm going to lose all my base to Purple's landing.
Yeah, I definitely do think you're right, Chenla. The turtle ships would beat war galleys, but I think when you have, looking at the numbers here, oops, didn't mean to pause here. Look at the numbers here. You got about 8 war galleys against 1 poor turtle ship. Turtle ship's not going to last and be able to survive that point. Tashawn getting a said pressure from now the fire ships of Dafo.
Oh, and here is yeah. I don't get to build this apparently.
Nope. Those war galleys are saying a big fat nope to you.
Yeah, that is a big old no.
Yeah, and this is looking like it's going to be a GG shortly.
I think so.
Just, again, totally okay. It happens. Just means we get another game going.
Well, you said fast game, right?
Yeah.
You definitely got your fast game. They did a really good coordinated push, though. They all coordinated really well that game. It's well played by that team.
Yeah, and you can see that Daredevil just putting that pressure onto Zero's base here. Meanwhile, let's take a look at the other hotspots here. Getting that essential town center in the middle, getting additional resources. You can see the huge amount of gold here and trees that are going to be very helpful to make sure that you can continue to do that. And we got a first resignation for Dom Rim, this massive force here. War galleys from 4-4. I think this is essentially going to be a GG because, like I said, Zero's unable to deal with this castle in his own base. Meanwhile,
yeah, at this point, I'm so low on resources, I can't really do anything either. Like,
I was going to say, look at this map here. Both
okay,
Spear
yeah,
and
there's
4-4.
okay, yeah,
Sean
that's gonna be it.
I think this is it for everybody
Yeah,
else.
that's gonna be it.
Yeah,
That was good. That was fast.
The water. If you don't win the water, then the game is lost essentially.
Yeah, so let's take a look
they did
here.
a really good job.
Let's take a look here quickly on the map here. You can see the amount of pressure. So being in a 4v4 match also meant that 4-4 and Spear were able to concentrate on getting that early aggression on from their naval bonus civs. Getting that additional pressure onto you, Grant, Zero, and then essentially Daredevil and Daffo were able to just focus on economy and then be able to drop all those things and get a castle in place, which really put a hamper on you guys. So that is a GG from the team here. Let's take a look at the timeline here. You can see what we're talking about. Even though, because of the early on, everyone's on equal footing, but just having that pressure early on just meant that unfortunately, you guys weren't able to claw back. So let's get another match going. Let's get another match.
Yeah, so lobby is up again for anyone who wants to join. Just mixer.com/age of browser right now. Come and join. And then we'll see what we want to do this time. Zach, any ideas? Any preferences? Any craziness?
I think that was a bit too crazy, that game.
That was pretty crazy.
Yeah, maybe something a bit more normal, perhaps. Just trying to find your lobby now.
I'll toss you an invite. There we go. Should be sent.
I wonder if we can invite IDino as well. IDino, if your Steam name's the same, then I can invite you. If not, then I cannot. So, yes, I got IDino. Let's see if we got invited.
Awesome.
I sent the invite. IDino, invite's been sent. Please join. Please
Let's see
join.
if this works. Come on, Idino. I see you. Come on, can you get in? Can you make it?
Nope, F. Yeah, I agree. F. Dino,
So what do you feel like
inviting
doing?
you. Unable to join game. Rip. Oh, it's because I'm leaving. Try inviting him again. I just left.
Hi, Dino.
Yep.
Invite sent.
Oh, hello. We're doing a major giveaway. What is going on here? Mods have lost control.
What's going on?
The mods have lost control here. What is going on here? Looks like we're doing a major big
Oh.
prize giveaway drop through a fraffle. Mixer.com/Age of Empires.
Wow, giving away
Yeah,
Age of
sorry,
Empires
let's
3,
list
Age
this
of
right.
Myth?
Age 3 on Steam, Age of Mythology on Steam, Age 2D for Steam or Windows Store, and Age 1D for Steam or Windows Store. So this is going to be a mega drop. It is not.
Yeah.
Our mods have lost lost control. They're mad with power right now. Fraffle started. Mixer.com/Age of Empires. Type in !Fraffle. You have to follow us, or else you're not going to be eligible. We're giving away all 4 Age titles across Steam and Microsoft Store. Again, Age 1DE, Age 2DE, Age 3, and Age of Mythology all give away !Fraffle. You have to be Mixer.com/Age of Empires. Click that follow button, !Fraffle, as I keep repeating over and over again. Follow a raffle. That's how you can enter. If you're not following, you will not be eligible, so keep that in mind. Can I be a little troll and throw in at this? Hopefully.
Elliot, if you win,
Hey, some of us, you know what? Maybe I want to win more keys. You know?
I think we need I think there needs to be a rule of if you enter and you win, you have to do something, but I don't know what.
No, I already entered. Okay, Idino. Again, if you want to enter !Fraffle, the giveaway is going to be closing very shortly. This is a mega giveaway. And congratulations, I did not win. I'm not going to be banned. We're good. Daixio, congratulations. You won the mega big drop prize that our mods have put together. Crazy with power. We're going to have to talk to the mods after this, but you know, it is what it is. What are we playing? What have we started?
We are just doing a random map.
All right,
just
random map. Is it
very
teams? It
normal.
is question mark teams. We are going ahead.
Okay.
Let us see how this goes here on this. So we got a 4v4 match. Daixio, congratulations. Huge win. Dad Gamer 77, hello. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you.
Oh.
Oh, we've got a bit of lag here.
More than a little bit. Let's see if this fixes itself. Oh, there.
You guys good?
Yeah, I think we're good now.
Yeah, I think it's good. I think it was just a 2-second hiccup there, we'll just say.
All right, so taking a look here, we've got OMG Bogshard 4-4, Dafo, and Zild Jian playing Persians, Magyars, Mayans, Huns versus Tashan, Spear, a bunch of asterisks, and 0 Empires on the second team. And yeah, here we go.
And it's a 6-player map, so we're going to be starting a little bit closer to each other than normal as well.
Not too bad. Not as crazy as those islands.
No, yeah, the islands were really hard.
All right, so we are just catching up on to them before we switch over to my perspective here. But let's take a look here. Grant, you're playing as the Persians. You're tried and true Civ.
Yeah, I mean, it's a go-to for me for now. If land is ever a real worry, I go for Huns just because it makes it a bit easier to get started without having to plan your space too crazily, but this should be good.
Oof, 4-4 is disconnected. I think that would call for a remake because a 4v3 match here I think will be
Yeah, I think
unbalanced
so.
here. So why don't we
Yeah.
restart that?
It's quite early in the game as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he may have crashed, or maybe he, just dropped or something.
Yeah, that might have explained some of the lag we had at the start too. Let's
All
see.
right, so we are going to get another match going. So if you want to join in, mixer.com/Age of Empires.
Those
Idino,
who are in can hopefully get back in.
yeah.
Don't wanna
If not,
lose
let's
spots.
get Idino invited because I want them to be able to join.
Yeah. Let's see. Lobby is loading up now.
So while you just get your lobby loaded up, we've got our mugs up. So just to catch you guys up, if you're just tuning in now, Luring Tunic 97 is 4-4. Sorry to hear that you dropped. It's okay. It happens. All good. But thank you for joining us for the last match. You guys did quick work on Zero Empires and OMG Box Shark, aka Grant and Zach. Which, if you guys are just tuning in right now, we have Zero Empires on the comms with us and playing with us. Switching over to Grant, your screen here. Oops.
Yeah, I just sent an invite to ID now. Hopefully they can get that this time. We will. Let's see if we can get them in.
Apparently Chenla as well wants to get in. Chenla, is your account also just Chenla on this? Darkness Gore, did giveaways ended? Mods went crazy with power and dropped. Did a mega prize drop. We are almost full. I'm gonna see if I can invite Chenla here before it is too late.
I just made it.
Okay, I'll send Chenla an invite and then I'm gonna leave. See if you can join here. That being said, we probably will do another giveaway if I can poke the mods to maybe not go that crazy with power and do a four key drop there. I mean, I'm getting messages right now, no promises on there, and so we're at the mercy of them. So, chat, if you want to get more prizes, you gotta get the mods to encourage the mods to get greedy again with power there. But we did a big key drop away with Age 1D, Age 2D, Age 3, and Age of Mythology all given away in the last raffle here. And again, if you're tuning in from our different channels here at Mixer.com, Twitch.tv, YouTube, or Facebook, we do all our giveaways on Mixer.com/Age of Empires.
We also still have one slot open in the room, so I guess whoever comes in first can have it.
Is Chen not able to join? Are you?
I can't find them when I go to invite. Is their name is just Chen La on
Chen,
here, right?
I think it's Chen apostrophe La. So you can just search up Chen, Chen, and then go from there. Is Idino in by any chance? Did he able to get in?
No, doesn't seem to work either.
Maggie 205, hello. What if you own them all? Then you could take the key and give them away yourself if you want.
There's Chen La.
They're really a gift from us to the community here. And like I say, if you already got the key, give them away to a friend or someone that you know would love to play the game. There's a reason why Age of Empires as a franchise has been around since 1997. That's the crazy part. Idino2504, thanks for letting us know. We're going to take a look and talk to the dev team here and see what's going on with the lobby fines. So good note to hear. I think you're saying that you're coming from the Microsoft Store. I do know that we're able to do crossplay because I can see the Microsoft Store owned games on the channels here. So we'll take a look here and go from there.
We do have Chenla in now, though.
Awesome. So it's ready up.
Get this game started.
Let's get the game started and get going here. Enda 061 putting a fun fact here. Age of Myths story is better than Call of Duty story because it is the best. Yeah, I don't disagree with you guys at all.
This is an interesting breakdown.
What's going on here?
Take a look at the teams.
Let's take a look here. What is the team makeup here? We've got OMG Box Shark. We got excuse me, just sneezed. Zero Empires and Daffle versus Tashawn, Cloud Game Spear, Chenla, and I missed the last person, but that is, I would say, actually a pretty balanced matchup here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Spear is a pretty good player. And
Spear is pretty solid, and also Chenla is also a great player as well. So we got Zildjian, Chenla, Spear, Tashawn, aka Cloud Art Games, one match, and then Zero Empires, Daffo, OMG Box Shark, and Asterixes. I don't know why you're just Asterixes, but you know what? That's what you are. So we're just going to count up here on this end here. So we're just catching up.
On a 6-player map as well.
Yeah, again, we do that. Normally we would do an 8-player match if this is a regular match, but we're trying to put on additional pressure so that by the time we get to our 12 o'clock, kind of our closing, as much as 12 o'clock is not the end of it all. It's not, we don't end straight at 12, but it is what it is,
Yeah, we try to end around there, and then if something's in progress, we'll go as long as we can, but ideally we like to set off the 2 hours tier just to play with everyone. We do have other stuff to do as well, but
Yeah, unfortunately,
That's a different story.
as much as streaming is a fun part of our job, we do actually have to do work, so we can't spend all day playing as much as we want to. But let's take a look here. We're going to look at the map here now. You can see Tashan's position here, obviously teamed up with Chenla, as well as let's take a look here. Chenla, Ziljian, and Spear in these positions here. Meanwhile, on the other side, you've got OMG Boxshart, Asterixes, Zero Empires, and Daffo in these positions here, being able to get that going here. So this side here. Compelled Ear, he won Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition key on the platform of his choice. That is what we did on that end here. So BCG, the Locust, I appreciate you for watching us on stream here with us. Thanks for joining in and being a part of this here. We really appreciate you being part of this. And I didn't realize you also got a Game Pass code there. That is awesome. So if you don't know, we have Age of Empires 1 and 2 Definitive Edition, I believe, both on Game Pass here. So you can get, if you win a Game Pass code, you can add that to your current subscription, or add it to one that's, or add it to a new one that you already have here. Game Pass for PC means that you can play Age on here as well. So let's take a look at these other. So obviously, starting at the Dark Age here, being an RM, you want to really get your resources going ASAP. Getting food up and running means you can get enough villagers. And on the map like this, Zero, what would you say, Zach? What would you say is a good villager count before you really want to age up on this fun?
Depends on your position on the map.
Yeah.
If you're playing on the edge, you're doing scouts, sort of 22 population,
Yep.
so about 21 villages is
Yep.
good if you're doing a rush. If you're playing in the pocket, then adding more villages so you can do something like a fast castle.
Gotcha,
is always
gotcha.
good too.
So I'm assuming you're going to aim for around 23, 24 before you age up on your end?
I'm on the flank, so I'll be going.
Oh,
for-
actually, I didn't. Yeah, sorry. I misconfused you from the last game, which you were green. Now you are orange, so that makes a lot more sense now. But you can see here the additional... Oh, and the stealing of some goats here.
Yeah. I think you're a bit behind because I got those goats back.
Oh, I'm not looking at your base. I'm looking at someone else's base.
Oh, okay.
So,
multiple
multiple
goats. Tried
goats.
to steal my goats too.
Yeah, I'm seeing basically Grant getting a highway robbery from...
Oh, great.
from
Goes back.
Why would someone do that?
Again, former friends, no longer friends, enemies. Tashawn caught our game stealing a bunch of goats from the OMG Box Shark. Again,
Okay, Tashawn.
I guess what was strong and close allies are no longer that
mean-
case.
Yeah, I might have to send some elephant silver later.
I mean, it depends on how much pressure that they put back here. So let's take a look here. You got the Mongols being played by Tashawn here. You've got Huns being played by Ziljian. Again, I do apologize for mispronouncing that. You got the Vietnamese by Chen La. And then lastly, you got the Incas on Spears. And actually, I'm just curious on the Incas bonuses here. So let's take a look here on the technology tree here. They get a free llama to start the game. Villagers are affected by the blacksmith grid. Houses support 10 pop, which is nice. Buildings cost 15% less stone, which is really advantageous when you want to get a bunch of castles and towers up later on, as well as walls. Team bonuses, farms are built 50% faster, which is nice. So when it says a team bonus, does it mean that all you guys get that bonus, or?
Yeah, so any team bonus applies to anyone who is on the team as that person.
Gotcha,
so each
gotcha.
sim has the team bonus.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cool because they can make some interesting sort of combinations, for example.
Gotcha.
But the team bonuses aren't generally that strong, so
I mean,
you're
you
able to-
get 5 additional pop, which is really nice across your entire team for all your military buildings, which means less houses.
Oh, yeah,
because
that
you
is a
got
nice one.
the Mongols. Let's see, Mongols team bonus here is additional line of sight for the scout research line, which is really good for getting that early advantage. Taking a look at the Aztecs here, their bonus, team bonus, relics generate additional gold, so putting that additional pressure to get those things. And the Persians, let's take a look here. Knights get additional attacks versus archers. I would say not as good. Yeah, let's take it. I'm just curious what the other bonuses are. I don't have everything memorized, if that's not a surprise. Stables work 20% faster for the Huns. That makes total sense, actually. And the Vietnamese, last but not least, Imperial Skirmisher upgrade available in the Imperial Age. There we go. So we got our first age up from Zero, as mentioned. He was going to aim to quickly age up, getting that pop cap to where he is right now. True to the wire here. We've got additional age ups from three other players here, which looks like it's going to be an even split between the two teams. So you're going to see that quickly happen on this end here, on both sides here. His name is censored. Oh, I didn't realize his name was censored. Oh, I see why. Top, I see why your name is censored. Oh, what is going on here? Mods, what are you doing here? What madness are you throwing on here? BCG the Locust, is this a game of patience? Actually, no, I'd say this is a game of early aggression because you want to get your forces up as soon as possible so you can put on that pressure. Because you can see a bunch of people just popping up into the feudal here. You've got 3 on team 2, and you got everybody else is researching up. So we're actually in a good pace here for everybody here. I did notice that we're getting some spears, got some forces here. Put some pressure on to this here. Zero losing early scout here. Oh my goodness.
Just concentrating now because he's attacking. So
yep. That pressure, early pressure, is going to be a good aggressive move from Spear to offset Zero Empires here. Meanwhile, like I said, you've got Top walling off to create that bit of sense alongside with Dafo. I wonder if they're going to be able to put some support towards Zero, who's getting a lot of additional pressure from Spear right now. Yeah, like I said, they're just trading units right now between the two of them. Meanwhile, it looks like that's it for the current pressure, at least coming from Spear at this moment. Meanwhile, let's take a look at elsewhere. Don't see any other pressure being done on this end. Was incorrect. Uh-oh, somebody got the code. Who was it? Mods putting incomplete game pass. Was it game pass code? I don't know what code they put in there. Is it compelled year? Are you the one who won? Oh, Sim Light, congrats! You got the code. What did you get? What did our mods give away? It was E. Yep. As Lakium said, it goes E. What did they get? What'd you win? Meanwhile, let's hear this continue. Oh, I guess the pressure we're getting from Zero, trying to put some pressure on the other flank position of Team 2, which is Spear. You have Team 1 who has pulled ahead with resources, but they are so close. They are within. No, just they're going to be trading back and forth for next little while until someone gets some additional advantage. But everyone is so close right now against each other. Meanwhile, the only real action happening between the two teams right now is between Zero and Spear. The other teams are using this to advantage to get additional gold and resources up. So what do they win? Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. Congratulations, Simlight, for winning that code there. Abrupt Rhino 990 says, ask additional giveaways. Yes. But you need to be on mixer.com/Age of Empires and pay attention to either our mods dropping codes in the chat or doing our raffle, which is our follower raffle from ScottyBot. You got to click that follow button and make sure that you're doing so on this end here. Again, meanwhile, Zero, I think you are basically skirmishing back and forth between you and Spear at this moment right now. Let's take a look at the perspective here and see what he is seeing here. Yeah, you can see that he's got these up here. Meanwhile, there is what seems to be an attempted effort to try to break through that wall that's getting here on this end here. And you've got that happening on this end here.
Yeah. difficult situation right now because I have this spearman here, so be very careful.
Yeah, they're able to kind of throw off your... Now, can't multiple of your... I guess you'd get a lot more damage. Obviously, the trade-off Spearman having advantage on Cavalry here. Meanwhile, let's turn off the Fog of War and take a look elsewhere. Looking at the different perspectives here. Daffo, again, being in a pocket position means that he's able to really get that next step up going, which hopefully will then be able to bring some reinforcements and help towards Zero, who's going to be needing it now with the breakthrough of the wall here on this end.
Oh, God. Chenla!
Chenla putting on pressure.
Yep.
On to Grant. OMG Box Shark. Not looking great for Team 1. Meanwhile, Daffo has hit the first Castle Age along with Top. The two pocket positions, wondering if they're going to be able to put that pressure on to take that on this end here as well. All right. Taking a look here.
Oh, great. Tashawn.
I love it.
Chenla just left, and Tashawn comes in.
Yeah, it's because it's probably Chenla or Tashawn's like, I got this, and then...
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not a lot here, but I also don't have that much.
That being said, doesn't mean that it's the end for you if you got some villagers hidden away. It does, however, mean that there is some additional pressure from what's it called, your pocket position players to be able to come back and help you guys out, so you guys can take advantage of that. Meanwhile, we do see that we've got additional castle age aging up here. So, Grant, as long as you keep your villas alive, you might be actually okay based on what I'm seeing here. Chat, let me know if you disagree with me on this assessment here. Oh my God! As well as all these numbers giveaway, what is going on here? Someone's very close already. What is for 1 month Xbox Game Pass? Think of a number between 1 and 100. Can I guess? Can I guess 4? Did I get it right? Did I get it right? Mapsula, it's between 1 and 100. Is it not between 1 and 100?
The majority are too high. So that...
I guess 4. Please, someone guess 4. I don't see anybody guessing number 4.
Someone guess 4.
Yes, someone guessed 4. Is it 4? 3.14. I think Pizza Pie. I think it's actually supposed to be BCG Locust not following the rules here. One number off, guys. Someone just start doing like, you guys gotta go like this,
Yeah.
Like, do what I gotta do. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Because if I win that key as well, then I'm in trouble again. So I don't want to get banned from our own chat here. Compelled Ear going completely the wrong way here. Simlight gave me the system here. I mean, honestly, I can't even win the key anyway, so that's why we're just doing it for fun here. But yeah, like taking a look here, looks like the pressure's been pulled off you guys, at least for the time being, which is good. Totally leaving the stream. Here, Zero, I think, able to age up here. So you got 3 different players on Team 1 on Castle Age, which means he should be able to mitigate Grant's pressure that he's gotten from the other teams here, which is good, at least for you, right? Right,
yeah, things looking really good right now with Daffo coming over to help me a little bit. I was getting doubled there. And I've also got a really nice hill in the middle of the map where I just took a fight against Spear and got some revenge for earlier because he raided me really well.
Yep.
He started the game off really strong here.
Yeah, and you can see that he is taking advantage of that hill. How much of a bonus do you get from that?
It's 25% attack damage downhill, and they take 25% less damage as well.
Uphill,
from
right? Exactly.
Uphill, so 50% swing, which is huge.
Ironic Forge, congratulations. You got it. What was the number? What was the number? 41? Yeah, how was 40? Told us to go low, and everyone's guessing in the 1s and 10s, and it's in the 40s. Darkness Glory, please don't jump from a tower. Also, where are you that you're near a tower? Okay, so let's take a look here. Again, as mentioned, the pressure that Grant has means that he's a little behind, but...
Oh, I'm more than a little behind right now.
Good news is, though, that 3 of your teammates are in the Castle Age, so they're able to put on that pressure, additional pressure onto the teams. We do have a massing of armies here from Zildjian and Chen La against what looks like it is Top's units here. I wonder how much work is going to happen here. But yeah, they're just jumping in here at this point. Yeah, just making work here against these archers. Zildjian, I think, is going to be in a losing proposition here. Yep. Yeah,
Dafo's done a really good job this game. He saved me earlier on and stabilizing a bit, so it's looking good on this side at the moment too.
Oh, he's not choosing to finish them off. You got 3 units left. Why would you not finish them off? Oh, I see. Hill advantage. Yep. And that is it for what was Zildjian's forces there, taken out by Dafo. Meanwhile, we do see this happening here. Dafo is putting some pressure on here with 0 Empires guarding the base here. Nice to see this, but this means that there's going to be additional pressure now being targeted against Spear here.
Oh, the game just became fast. I don't know if someone changed. Oh, someone changed the game speed. Okay.
Oh, okay. We should probably lock speed next time we play this.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, Idino, that's what happens. Idino did not patch the game, and that's why he was unable to join us. At least we know for next time. Yeah, let's lock speed next time we play this so that we're not. What is the preferred? What is the preferred game speed, anyways? Is it normal or fast?
1.7 it's normal, which is the preferred game speed. Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Except for deathmatch, I think we do fast.
Oh.
Yes,
Oh, Zildjian has resigned. I think. What is going on here? That is.
Yeah, what happened over there?
I don't know.
I think they're calling it. I mean, we're in front of Spear's base right now as well.
Is that it? Yeah, that could be it. Maybe that's why.
it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the pressure just from that is it. Age of Empires mods. Please wait a second. Let us. Tashawn did not like this matchup. Makes sense. So let's take a look here. Grant, do you want to get one last match? I know deathmatch is not the most popular, but let's do a last.
But we need something quick.
NC Andoran, we're going to start another match. Mixer.com/Age of Empires. Let's do deathmatch. Tiny map. No teams. Let's get that going. I will take a look at the map here. So the early pressure on Grant was probably a good move, but maybe not the right one. I think going after Dafo or top would have probably done immensely more damage. Putting Zero back on his heels was a good call because you were unable to age up fast enough, but thanks to Dafo's swing for getting castle, you were able to stabilize and get back up on your feet, right, Zach? So,
yeah, he helped me out there. I was getting raided by 2 players when he came in. But on the flank, when you play a team game in a 4v4, there's 2 positions. There's the pocket, which are the 2 inside players, and then there's the flanks, which are the outside players.
Yep.
And your pocket players are generally there to bail out the flanks later on.
Yep.
Because flanks often get rushed and they can't afford to fast castle.
Exactly.
Because it's too risky.
Exactly, because then you're sitting duck, and then by the time you castle,
you get rushed.
age up, you've lost your units and villagers, and then you're out and done. Yes.
Yeah, so room is up.
So it sounds like there was some infighting between Chenla and team. I mean, that makes sense that putting all that pressure into the Eagles was probably not the right move, to be frank. It does happen. Boring games. Cloud Games, it's time to get revenge in the next match. So let's get switched over. Grant,
We'll see how this next match goes.
do you have a game up?
Yeah. Room is up,
Guys,
and we're
death
doing
match.
a death
Final
match.
match. Final match of the game. So
And I mean, if we're going crazy, mega random.
Mega Random sure sounds good.
That sounds fun.
Mega Random, Deathmatch, 8-player, tiny map, fast speed, lock speed. We're going to get going. So last call out if we got nobody else joining. Let's just...
We are bold now, so
Okay, awesome.
everyone ready up and we'll get going. It's all free for all, too.
Mods, are you guys even a fan of X-Files? I don't know. You know what? I think low-key they're probably Googling some quotes from X-Files to pick one. Am I right?
Yeah.
Am I right? I'm going to get called out from it.
I mean, also, the new X-Files is all filmed here in Vancouver, which is pretty cool.
All right, let's get readied up. Let's get this game
we got
started.
one last person. Let's get
Can you make sure they're not on teams, though? No teams, though, so that we can try to speed it up?
Yep, no one's on teams. We are all good. Oh, slot opened up.
We lost one. Sappy Elefante in the chat said, I played my first couple of multiplayer games and got destroyed. And yeah, it's pretty tough when you first start out, but you've got to keep with it because when you just start playing ranked multiplayer, your elo is kind of average to start with, and then it will change very quickly in your first few games. So stick with it, and then you'll find an elo that's better for your skill level, and then you'll start playing very fair games very quickly.
All right, let's see. We got one more person. Come on, join us quickly. Otherwise, we'll just get this started if no one joins in a second. But I feel like a full game on Tiny Deathmatch to
Okay,
make random
hold
would be
up.
fun.
If you need me, I'm gonna jump in.
Yeah.
I'm hearing my name being called. Can I
Yeah,
get in?
get in here, Elliot.
I don't know if I get there. Oh, whoa! We were doing another giveaway. Radiant Blade won.
Oh.
I don't know what we're giving away, but they did something.
Yeah, I missed that.
All right, I'm joining in. Let's just get started. I'm gonna ready up right away. And no, first I'm gonna play the Huns though because I know
Yep,
better.
good choice. Good choice.
Okay, let's go.
Here we go.
All right, let's put it into my perspective so we can see what's going on. I am no expert at this game. Gonna say that right now. Abrupt Rhino's asking for another Age 2D key, pleading to the mods. Maybe. Mods, do you want to do one more once maybe we hit that? Oh, yeah, we're getting the wiki face. Let's see, maybe near the end of the stream. So if you want to be entering the Arska Marquise, thank you for joining in. Good to have you on board and watching the stream again. See you later.
All right. I remember how this goes. Very first, most important thing. Military.
Oh my god, I'm in such a weird position. I am not liking this at all.
Oh yes, Mega Random makes some really crazy games.
Yep, this is... Oh, I like my resources, though. But yes, no, this is a very crazy looking game right now.
Actually, I know better too. I don't even know who's near me. I'm so much anxiety. Please, no one attack me. Leave me be. Please.
Your neighbors are yet.
Sorry?
Oh, okay. I said I guess you
Oh,
don't know who your neighbors are yet, but I know who mine is.
Oh, I know who mine is. I know who my neighbor is. What is this?
I'm gonna go away actually. I've got bigger fish to fry on this side, I'm afraid.
Yeah, you're still here.
No, I'm going away.
No, I still see you. I see a siege ram still.
Okay, one ram. You can deal with one ram, I'm sure.
I can, but that's not leaving.
I
Daredevil, why? I thought, can we not be friends, Daredevil? Why are we fighting?
Oh, I thought you said you're leaving.
I am leaving. I have, what is it, one ram?
A new ram, another one.
Okay, I might have a gather point set there, my bad.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It's okay, I'll help take care of it for now.
Oh my god, I'm just getting pressured everywhere. Leave me alone, everyone. let me be in peace here. Oh my god, Red. Tashawn, can we just be friends, please? No fighting, please. No! Nope, and this looks like an early GG for me. So this is what happened. GM Evangelos, no, I am gonna die. Why are you advocating for my death? I am pretty much dead at this point. It's not looking good for me. You got Rams and a whole flock of camel riders taking advantage of the fact that I'm playing as the Huns. So that is going to be an early GG, like I said, for me. Not looking great on my end. Castle's probably not going to go up at this point. Even if it does, it's just going to get torn apart anyways. It doesn't matter anyways. So you know what? Let's try to maximize damage output at this point.
Yeah, it's pretty tough. Deathmatch is all about the start. You don't get a good start.
And it's also, if you don't pick the right unit to start, that also does a lot, right?
Yeah, I mean, most civilizations have a couple of units which are their sort of go-to.
Sean's done the first Resignation here, so I did not die first. Yay. But I am going to quickly follow. I am done as well on my end, so that is a GG for me. Let's take a look at the map here. So you can see here Daredevil spread out pretty far here. Meanwhile, you've got Zero Hussars taking over Daffo space, or at least attacking here. Meanwhile, you've got some back and forth.
Yeah.
Zero Empires. I'm going to control the Navy. Wait, you can go over these sand barges, right?
I'm not sure you can, actually.
Oh, it's not like the other map where people can...
Yeah, don't think so.
Oh, hello. We're doing one more giveaway. If you want to be part of the giveaway, mixer.com/Age of Empires, !Fraffle is already started. You have to click that follow button. Age 1, Age 2 DE, and an Xbox Game Pass Ultimate code for 1 month. You need to be on mixer.com/Age of Empires, !Fraffle. That's how you can take part. Now let's take a look here what's been pushed off here. Red actually had a pretty good setup, but I think the pressure from Spear just meant that it was not going to happen here on this end here. And you can see that the castle's just doing work here. Ooh, the Chinese, yep. It's not letting me. Oh, it's because I'm not on spectate. I'm not a spectator. I would play the game. Let's take a look here. OG Boxshart. A little spread out, but you're getting pressure from Major Spitta. And again, that's a Daredevil.
If you look down, I have some different pressure.
!Fraffle on mixer.com/Age of Empires. You have to be following to be eligible to win, though, so click that follow button, or else you will not be able to enter. Sambella putting the prayer hands up. Darkness Glory as well. And the winner is Zuro Sona Kitsune. Congratulations, you are the winner of the Age 1, Age 2 Definitive Edition and Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, which comes with Xbox Game Pass and Xbox Game Pass for PC. You are... Congratulations. You guys are the winner. You are the winner. Take a look at your whispers to make sure that you are paying attention to that. Congratulations for winning. That Ultimate Game Pass is, like I said, Xbox Game Pass for Xbox as well as Xbox Game Pass for PC, which includes Age of Empires 1 and 2 Definitive Edition, as well as a whole bunch of other titles, including a brand new game that just came out, Ori and the Will of the Wisps. I think came out yesterday. It should be on Game Pass as well, so congratulations. You get to play that as well. So taking a look here, Daredevil is getting pushed off a bit by Zero Empire's Gallons, essentially being able to sit back and just put pressure on, getting that wall up to protect those vills, which are essentially really walled off from these heavy camel riders have to go through and trying to put pressure on here. No, sorry, different thing. This is Daffo's own forces fighting alongside with Daredevil here.
Yeah, everyone's teaming on me again.
I mean, to be fair, they came after me and Tashawn first, and then they set their sights on you.
True. Okay.
So it wasn't like, you were off the get-go. I mean, I would have preferred if they came after you first, Zach. Let me, not.
It's cool. I understand.
Dad Gamer 77. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for joining in and being part of this all. Idino, no, this unfortunately will be the last match for the day here for us. So, yeah.
Yeah, I can't keep up with your forces, Zero. Not, especially not with Major Spitta there taking down my castle. Yeah, I think that's gotta be it. Yep, that's it.
And OMG Bogshark is also calling it quits on this end from the continued pressure of... I mean...
everyone.
These fast fire ships... They're not... Actually, no, I'm looking at the wrong things. I was going to say the fast fire ships aren't really firing really quickly. But it's elite cannon gallons.
Yeah, the water adds an interesting little element here.
Yeah, definitely. That's mega random. Actually, I did like this map layout. It did create some natural corridors for people to funnel through.
And then it basically put me off in a corner. I had a ton of gold and stone, though, so I guess that was a good thing, but didn't really get that late into the game where I needed to worry about my economy that much.
All right, and taking a look here, this is, like I said, wrapping up the tail end of our stream here on this end here. It looks like it will be a GG soon. It does happen, though. Sean, Cloud Games, thank you for joining us all stream. As always, we do appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
You fell down with myself and Grant, so GG on that front.
You decided to come against me in pretty much every match, so I guess we're enemies now. But
yeah, no longer friends. Dr. Score, it's okay though. We're gonna be good news is we're gonna be on stream every week. So yeah, just make sure you tune in next week.
Yeah.
Duke Jason says sup. I say hi back. Hello. Phoenix 7774716 is here now. Well, you're in the tail end of the stream. You're watching Zero Empires taking the lead, but trying to put the pressure off of what it seems to be a common force of Daffo and Daredevil. Meanwhile, Spear is on the other side, spreading out on the former base known as Deshaun, with Daredevil taking over my space. No one's really past taking over your space, though, at least for the time being. I know Zero Empires is probably going to set up shop and occupy it eventually on this end here.
Yeah, we're getting there. It's a slow process. Oh, wow. How did Daffo get a castle there? Look at that.
Oh, he did. Cheeky Daffo in the corner here, putting pressure
Very
on
cheeky.
Zach's town center here. Getting a castle drop there, and oh, it looks like the War Elephants are going to start pouring out.
wow.
Yeah, of course.
Stream,
That
the stream's been going on since 10 a.m. Dead ass over 9,000. All right.
Yeah, so we play every Thursday from 10 a.m. to noon.
Yeah.
And it's just, depending on the time, it may be us, maybe our Microsoft partners as well, but right now it's just Elliot and I and Zach now over here at Relic, just playing for some fun and getting people in with games with us.
Yeah, and if you didn't hear the announcement, we have Zero Empires has joined us here at Relic as part of the team here. So he's going to be joining us on streams a lot more often now. We start the streams, like I said, 10 a.m. Pacific to noon. I don't. What's Noom Type P? What are you saying?
I actually don't know what's.
I think we left too much Red Bull for our mods here.
I think so. Noom Type B.
I don't know what.
I'm gonna have to ask what this is after.
We'll take that offline.
Maybe take the Red Bull and just get rid of it too.
Get rid of our supply of Red Bull. That being said, like I said, this sprawl here means that we're essentially turning this into a 3-player match with Daffo getting pressured from both Daredevil and Zero here, essentially. It's not looking good for Daffo, unfortunately.
A real thorn in my side.
He is, though, because he put that castle there.
That castle there is just that's just such a troll move. Like, it's kind of hilarious. It's just like in your base.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And he's making
Also, a few houses as well.
Well, it's, to protect.
War Elephant.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
I don't think I can hold much
Oh,
longer.
and
Camel's
Zero-
the perfect answer to the Huns. Pretty much everything the Huns has in the late game is cavalry.
Yeah.
And the camel is a perfect.
Camel,
like,
I mean, it makes sense why he chose him as a meta pick against us.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I mean, I can switch into Halberdier, but I don't think that will work too well.
never enough Red Bull. Uh-oh, this is a problem. Anyway, so Zero, if you're going to resign, I think we'll call it quits here then. So let's switch over to here. Again, thank you everybody for joining in on the stream here for our weekly Age of Empires stream. It's always a pleasure to have you guys join us, and thanks to the mods for the crazy giveaways that we've been doing every stream.
Yeah.
Grant, again, thank you for playing and being part of Zero. Again, like I said, glad to have you on board. Welcome to the team. We're so excited to have you with us, and we're looking forward to all the work we're going to be able to do together. So, other than that, guys, that's it. That's it for us to stream. So what's left is Daffo, Spear, and Daredevil are going to duke it out. But that's it for us on the stream. Zach, thank you again for joining us.
Thanks a lot. It's been my pleasure. It's been very enjoyable.
And Grant, we'll catch. Thanks again as well. And to the
Yeah.
mod team, everybody say thanks to the mods. Draw some stickers. Appreciate it. Again.
Thank them for all those giveaways in chat.
Yep. GG, and we'll catch you guys next week. Bye, everybody.
All right. Bye, everyone. Thanks for
Bye.
joining us.
Mike.